Hey guys, it's Mike Thornton, and I'm just kind of putting this video together for you today to help you get to Silver by Success School, okay? I want you guys to move fast, and I know how important it is to some of you. The first thing is, if you want to get to Silver, you can't hide behind the product, okay? I know it's like, sometimes you might feel uncomfortable talking about the business and asking people, hey, are you interested in earning income? That might be uncomfortable for you at first. It's going to get more and more comfortable. And here's the thing, guys. If you want to get to Silver, 3-star, Ruby, Emerald, those are the big paychecks. You're going to have business builders. You can't just have customers. 100 customers, you're going to earn income, but one business builder and you're instantly to Silver. Okay, so lead with the income opportunity, which is incredible. That's our best product. Why wouldn't you want to do that? And here's what also I know. You know, you call a product user, and you're like, hey, how's it going? You know, you're asking them how everything's going, and they're asking you, do I have to take that fiber drink? I just, I can't stand it. I can't stand it. Or do I really have to take all these pills? I don't want to do this. Or do I have to have vegetables? You call a business builder. Hey man, how's it going? Oh, it's going great. Awesome. You did the fiber drink. He's like, yeah, I read the directions. I'm good to go. So a business builder's going to take it and run with it. And a product user is going to sit there and ask you, do I really have to do this? So take the people that say yes to the business and run with them and lead with that. Because I promise you, I don't want to be a walking GNC. I want to be a diamond, okay? So another thing is this. When that person says, yes, I want to earn some income. I have this debt and I need to pay it off by blah, blah, blah. When they say yes to this, it's your job to get them paid quickly and to run with them quickly. We have to teach people straight up front that this business is based off of actions that are going to produce results. So with that being said, here's a crazy statistic that I learned over the last weekend, okay? If somebody gets a success with this business within 20 to 48 hours, and a success can be a sale, a sign up, or anything, any type of success is going to get them paid and show them results. If you do that with them within 48 hours, they are 87% likely to renew next year. That's huge, guys. If you do not do that, if you let them go over 1 week without having any success, they're 19% likely to renew. So that right there, that's it right there. So what does that tell you? That tells me that I have to take these people as soon as they say yes, and it's the first thing I'm asking them is, great, who do you know right now that we can call? We got to call them right now. It might be a little bit pushy, but this is the way we have to do this business, and you're going to know up front whether you got somebody who's just going to waste your time or you got somebody who's hungry, okay? Another trick is this. You're sitting at the dinner table with that person. Yes, I want the business. I'm so serious about this. I'm so excited. They might have just placed their advisor order. You don't wait for that advisor order to come in and then you start making a list and then 3 weeks later, hey, how's that list coming along? No, you don't do that. You make the list right there at the table with them. You got to make the list with them. Make a list of 10 people, circle the first person, you're contacting that person right now. If you do not do that, they are not going to make a list, guys. They're not going to go home. They're not going to, they're going to get interrupted, but you got the NBA finals, you got these things going on. They're going to let it get in their way. They're not going to make their list. So sit at the table, make the list with them right after they said yes to the business, get them on the phone with that first prospect immediately, and show them a paycheck. Okay, it's going to make a huge difference. I just want to leave you with this last thing. It's a story that Richard Wright told me this weekend. It was so cool. The president of our company, 15 years ago, got introduced to direct sales. All right, now he was, really on board with it. He loved the idea of the business, and he said, yes, I'm going to do it. It was a Friday night. He had just worked 5 nights. He had just worked 14 hours for 5 straight days. And it was finally Friday. This guy sitting at his dinner table, he says, okay, yes, I'm doing this. I'm real excited to get started. Let's start next week, Richard told him. Okay? And you know what? That guy was smart. He said, no, Richard, we're starting right now, buddy. We're making a list of your 10 people right now. We're going to contact at least one of them. And Richard said, it's Friday night. I'm kind of worn out. I don't, know if I want to do this right now. And the guy said, well, let me ask you something. You're going to work next week, right? Yeah. And you're going to work 14 hours a week for 5 more days? Yeah. So you really think you're going to be able to put this off for a week or 2 or 3 and then still come back to it and be successful? Richard said, all right, fine, you're right. He kind of got frustrated. So Richard did it. He actually called 3 people that first night and ended up selling about $300 or $400 worth of product his first night. So he had already seen some success. And here's the thing. That Sunday, Richard comes out of church. Sherry's surrounded by 11 women. And they're all sitting there going, what did he get you into? What are you guys doing? You're crazy. That's a pyramid. And guess what? Those 11 women who have never bought a product and they have never signed up for anything with them, they would have talked Sherry and Richard out of that had Richard not had already seen some success by doing what that guy told him. Okay? So even the president of our company would not be the president today if he did not pull that trigger that first night, because that guy was a little bit pushy about it. But that's how we have to do this. We got to know up front what we have. Show that person that action produces results. All right, guys? So go out there and get them. Today, I will act now.